And welcome. Maybe let me go into this. Off we go. Heck yeah. Here I am. Yes, it's kind of pointless to do it, or maybe not. Who knows? And and like in the broad of the daylight. Don't see much of a difference. Okay. I need to spare that electricity. Let's see the fight. Let's see what the MMA brings with it. It's to be a good fight, though. Here we are. Looking forward to it. But tonight will be the real event, not this. This is just a warm up, I guess. Tonight gonna be a real event. Let's see if they change the fight card. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be 7 fights, but I don't know if they changed the fight card or not. Not sure. Can never be too sure. You can never be too sure, right? Guess this is just a warm up. By the way, sorry, but I'll have to lie a bit until this starts. That's the only way to survive these studies. Yeah, it's fun with the studies. I'll have to wait. Sit and wait for tomorrow. We'll wait about it. Or I'll say today. I have to go or not. We'll be starting soon. I'm on the rest. We're waiting for the car to start. I usually don't cover this, just I rarely cover these promotions, but just having too much free time these days. Okay, let's see. Then should start soon. 7 fights. This Eternal MMA. They're saying that is the promotion for big prospects and fellas. We're about to see how it goes. I like being in the spirit of the night. I'm a night lad. Always been. Looks like a good card, this Eternal MMA. I just hope we ain't going to have big breaks right now these days because there's a lot of fights that are set and we really have 7 fights and break shouldn't happen. Eternal MMA looks like a very decent piece of play, if you're asking me. It's time to bring into head for a sec. Drop a 12 fight project. That's looking good, very good. Didn't eat much these days. I can't eat much. This medical food is, man, I'm hungry all the time. That's what's medical food all about. I'm literally hungry all the time. They're still announcing though. They're still announcing. Ren Dang versus Yakutska Fakimi. Melrose versus Southern. O'Brien versus Kakar. Todd also. Porter Bruin. Philman Fowler versus Downey. And Justin Manhattan versus George Mongoose. Or George Mongoose. Kind of difficult to pronounce all those names. 7 fights. Getting out of way. There's 7 fights of heading out of way. This has to be a good one. It really has to be. You have to be cautious. 7 fights heading our way. I'm feeling significantly better. Can't complain. Let's see how everything proceeds. Finally, we ain't gonna have long break though. I'm really much sick of them. Never liked long breaks in the first place. Yakushov Hakimi pro debut. Warrior fighting out to Springwood, Australia. I assume this is the flag of Afghanistan. I don't know much about this guy because this is his professional debut. I know much about people who are making their professional debuts, but I know much about people who are willing to fight and who are willing to throw everything they have. I assume Hakim is the guy who plans to do all of that. This is, I think, older fighter. But okay, at the end of the day, I see he's ready. I don't have any more swelling on my wounds. Yakushov Hakimi pro debut, two-time kickboxing world champion. Ah, okay, I mean, kickboxing world champ is one thing, but MMA is a different class. Hey, being a kickboxing world champ is one thing. Competing in MMA, it's something different. Let's go. Hakim is ready to enter the ring. This guy is a striker. And I don't want to say anything because I know the guy is a top tier striker. But one thing is certain. Being a top tier striker is one thing. But being a high level striker, that's something different. Being a good MMA fighter, it's also something different. The ref is inspecting Hakimi. Well, looks muscular. The ref says, let's go. All right. Hakim is in the ring. Now let's see what happens with his fighter, his opponent. Kind of hard to recognize those fights. This is Randang. Yeah, this is Randang. A long professional debut of around 1 KO, photo record in all Thai. He used to be a basketball player before turning fighting. I don't recognize this flag. South Sudan. He's a fighter out of South Sudan. South Sudan has fighters. Didn't know that. 119 centimeters for Midnight Samurai Ramdang. Yakushat Hakimi is 176 centimeters. Ramdang is going to have massive advantage. I didn't know that South Sudan has fighters, but that's fine. First time ever to see a fighter out of South Sudan. He was looking so slick and skinny, man. Look how skinny he is. He's significantly taller than his opponents. Yeah, Randeng is the first fighter out of South Sudan that I've heard of. Takimi versus Deng. Striker meets striker in this fight. That's nice. When a striker meets striker, someone goes down. South Sudan against Afghanistan. Randeng having a record of 1-0 anti Atlantic grappling fighter. The referee will probably stop this fight in the first or second round. Both guys are top tier strikers. Let's see. Oh, Hakimi. He's coming off aggressively. Randang looking to grapple. Great fighting strategy by Randang. He doesn't want to trade with Hakimi, which is very intelligent. Looking for the S grip. I'm not looking for the S grip. I'm very impressed with Randang's strategy early on in the game. He wants to clinch it up. This is 50-50 position. Hakim is a striker. He won't try to drag this guy to the ground. He tried to strike, but Randang stopped him early on. Rev breaks them up. Leg kick by Randang. Another leg kick. Hakim is having kickboxing pedigree. Fighters in the clinch again, looking for a trip. Hakim is looking for those trips. This is strange. Trying to press against the fence. Says fight, Leon. They separate. Leg kick again by Randang. Look at this Mount High experience. Hakimi missing with those violent fists. Randang is very, very skillful, man. Oh, head kick. I underestimated his power. Flying knee by Randang. A real Mount High. He's significantly taller. Both guys are top tier strikers, but that's all they are. Spinning back elbow by Hakimi. Oh, down goes then. That's it. Spinning back elbow knockout by Hakimi. Ah, man, unbelievable. Spinning back elbow knockout. Randang went down like a wrecking ball, man. What a knockout by Hakimi. He was out. Didn't even try to recover. One of the best knockouts I've ever seen. Yeah, know that kickboxing guys know to elbow. I haven't seen something like that in a while. I'll rest until the next fight. Hope Rose versus Jordan Souter is the next one. Yeah, you have to rest a bit. Just a bit. Just rest a bit until the next fight. Sorry. Hey mate, how you doing? Just resting between the fights as I've undergone surgery. I have to rest between fights. How are you doing? Ah, ah, well, got stitches, man. Stitches hurt. Mm, I can sit a bit, but that's it. That's it, Erge. I can sit. I can walk a bit. I've undergone a surgery on Tuesday, and I will cover UFC, but man, I have to wait between the fights, unfortunately. These stitches hurt like hell, man. No more swelling on my wound, which is good. Recovering slowly. You have to recover slowly, and that's it. How are you, mate? Step by step. Yeah, recovery gonna be slow, very slow. It kinda sucks because I have to lay between the fights, but that's how things go at the moment. Are you excited for today? Absolutely. I will cover UFC. No worries. I cover the fight, then I lay between the fights. That's how it's gonna look. I hope next week I will be eligible to cover normally without laying. Because right now that's the best I can do. I am excited. Yes, I am excited for the UFC. Pretty excited for the UFC. But I played very risky. I bet on Della Maddalena to win and I bet on Zheng to win. So I placed very risky bets. I'm actually super excited for today, which is a good pick for over 1.5. Rodriguez or BST? Rodriguez. Over 1.5 would be Rodriguez. Over 1.5 would be Della Maddalena Makachev. Over 1.5 Jane Valentina. Over 1.5 Prates Edwards. Mm, I guess that's it. Unsure about Brady Morales. BSD and Benel Dariush, we might easily see a knockout in that fight or any kind of stoppage, but I assume Dariush missed the scale intentionally. I have a feeling he did this intentionally. We hope on Morales today. Same. I think it's a bit crazy because I think Morales is going to win, but Brady is a great wrestler. But Morales is a top tier Brazilian Jiu Jitsu fighter, plus he has better striking. I also hope Morales is going to get the job done, though it's going to be a very, very, very difficult fight. Get it up. Mel Rhodes versus Sultan coming up next. Finally, we don't have big breaks between the fights. The only thing I really hate is these stitches because it limits everything. Believe me, those stitches are literally limiting everything. Whatever I want to do, it's impossible with those stitches. I can only walk and that's it. Sorry. I have to lay from time to time, not impersonal. This hurts like hell. But good thing I can sleep. That is a good thing. That's a good thing I can sleep. Jordan Southern, BJJ brown belt, state national rep in gymnastics, assistant coach at Veterans MMA. Okay, being assistant coach is good, but not the best choice, I think. Okay, at least no breaks between the fights like yesterday. Yesterday were extremely long breaks, but today, fight after fight. That's what I want to see actually. Look, Melrose pro debut, BJJ blue belt, started MMA at the age of 22. People believe he started a bit late to make something big, but I mean, that is their belief. We don't have to share their beliefs, do we? 165 centimeters for Melrose, 57.1 kilos. 166 centimeters for Jordan Southern, 56.8 kilos. Let's go. Everybody's scoping on Morales. Look, Melrose fighting out of CMBT training center. Double spot MMA, this is his debut. Uh, Professional debut, so we don't know much about this guy. He might be a very good fighter. He might be a very bad choice. I know. Look, Melrose. Jordan Southern, a female referee here. Melrose in black trunks, Southern in white trunks. Let's go. High kicks for Melrose. Look at this moment. Southern is looking to grapple, looking for a takedown. Melrose trying to stop a takedown. Southern looking for a trip, looking for a back take. Keeps looking for those takedowns. Oh, good takedown. Good takedown by Southern. Melrose trying to break his way up. Oh, he gave him back. Oh, is he won't be able to get up? Hmm. Leg entanglement. Great leg entanglement. The ref said don't touch the fence. Southern's a great grappler. Big knee attempt. No, Southern misses. Now Rose escapes. Throws leg kicks. Punches to the body well. For a fighter who makes his professional debut, he looks pretty experienced. Another takedown attempt by Salter. Looking like a really good one. A really good grappling performance by Salter. More punches by Salter. And a hook. Middle kick. No, didn't land. Another hook. But he's in the clinch. Now Rose is staying away. Middle kick again. Head kick. Now Rose keeps circling. Big right hand by Salter. More elbows and uppercuts. Some heavy hands been thrown. Another takedown by Salter. Time to go for leg entanglement. Fighting in the clinch. Oh, big punch by Melrose. Salter survived, but he did in many big shots. Round ends. Ah, Melrose cracked his nose open, but doesn't have to mean much. He cracked his nose open, that's true, but his opponent had grappling advantage. More punches by Melrose. Now Salter wants to grow. No, Brown isn't working this time. Big right again. Takedown stuffed. Melrose with a good sprawl. Now, Rose is better striker, Saltern is better grappler. Which way this goes, let's see. Big rights. No more hooks been thrown. Big right to the body for Saltern. Oh, another takedown attempt by Saltern. Now Rose looking to escape. Looking for the back take. He could have a position for Twister here. Hmm. Looking for a short choke. Kind of hard to scrape out in this position. This position is pretty much unusual, though. Both hooks in by Southern. Well, I don't know whether Melrose can survive this. Full mount. His opponent could dig for an arm triangle. Not anymore. More punches thrown and trading. These are big strikes. Melrose is in problem, man. Let's hope the referee isn't gonna stop the fight. No. More and more strikes. Big right by Southern. Really much big punches. Been thrown all over the place. But it seems Southern is using his greatest weapon, grappling. This grappling is working. Grappling is working properly, let's say. Let's go. Looking forward to the next round. I think Southern is up on the scorecards. If you're asking me, I have a strong faith to believe that Southern is pretty much up on the scorecards. Well, he should be up, if you're asking me. But we're about to see. I'm quite not sure about it. Again, more grappling by Southern. This grappling against the fence is excellent. Looking for a rear naked choke. Can he sink it in? Looking for a short choke. Oh, I think he's there. Taps. It's tap. Southern won. Yeah, Southern won. Great victory by Southern. Okay, now I need to rest a bit. I really need to rest a bit now. And I have to lay between all the fights. Josh O'Brien, Mirwais Kakar is our next fight. I'll have to lay. Ah, hey Tyler Betts, how you doing? You say Makachu? I placed a bet. I placed a bet on Jack Dallas, so we're on the opposite sides here tonight. Nancy. Sorry, I have to lay between the fights. Sorry, don't get mad, but I have to lay between the fights because of my goddamn surgery. Ah, yeah. Oh, Sam Akacha, good luck with that, man. I have to lay between the fights. Nothing personal. Just this surgery, these stitches hurt like hell. But the most important thing, my Teddy is with me. Teddy? No, Teddy. Wait for the next one. I'll be laying between the fights, then I'll wake up, then I'll get up for every single fight. O'Brien versus Kakar coming up next. All right, looking forward to it. Soon as they start, they started walking. Wow. Okay, O'Brien versus Kakar coming up next. Okay, I'm getting up. I'm getting up. Let's have fun. Mirwais Kakar also fighting out of Afghanistan, two appearances on internal MMA BJJ blue belt. He immigrated to Australia in 2013, but he fought. This guy never lost his faith. Was fighting all the time. Was battling his own battles. Showed some high level peace of heart. There he is today. This is the first time like following eternal MMA, but having too much free time is a punishment. Believe me. Let me see what we have. Next week. Boxing that Benavides Yarde. Oh, that's interesting. All right. No, just have too much of free time, so I'll be grinding. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's fight. Mervas is in the ring. We're introducing his opponents. This guy is extremely tall. Josh O'Brien Pro debut. New South Wales BJJ state champ. 100% finish rate. Around 1K in amateur career. He is fighting a top tier striker. Nobody knows what's going to happen next. When they're fighting a top tier striker, you have to be ready. Just gotta be ready. That's it. 22 years of age O'Brien, 33 Kakar. The Afghan warrior against Menace. Josh O'Brien is a bit heavier. I know. Oh, why he's so heavy, like 3 kilos is a lot, man. Not sure why Kakar accepted this, but he probably wanted to push his limits. I know, not sure. Kakar is the underdog here against Josh O'Brien, but again, being young is one thing, but being experienced is completely other thing, completely different stuff. Kakar might have started a bit late, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't know to fight. 1-2 Southside Training Center. He doesn't. He's probably not too good on the ground. From what I've seen, Kakar is a striker. And Josh O'Brien had tremendous amateur career, and he is extremely good on the ground. Real Dream Castle Hill fighter. Yeah. Let's go. No touch. O'Brien. Not shot early on. Unintentional foul, but early on. Eric Olsen move. Cheap shots and eye pokes. This was a cheap shot. Hope the car recovers. First is fine. Ah, unintentional though, but let's go fight his own. Middle kick for the car. Leg kick by O'Brien. Car kick again, the foot kick. Car is swinging. Heavy hands by O'Brien, looking for the takedown. Ooh, this. Oh, huge difference on the ground. Just a very much of a huge difference on the ground. O'Brien is significantly better. O'Brien is just significantly better on the ground. Butterfly sweep attempt by Kakar, but mm, no, no. See, O'Brien knows what he's up to. Oh, Kakar gets up. All right. I didn't expect this. Another takedown by O'Brien. Now Kakar on top. Yeah. Kakar is on the top of him. Wow. I didn't expect this. I really didn't expect this. Kakar has improved his ground game. He gets shaken off. He shakes him off. More punches by O'Brien. But Kakar not doing bad. Looking for an underhook escape. O'Brien raining punches here. This is difficult position for Kakar. Very, very much difficult to escape. Cap guard. Elbows. Kakar is getting smashed, but he's doing decently. He got an ear shield. Okay, he might exit here. If you have an ear shield, you could exit. Elbows for O'Brien. Maybe the referee is gonna stop this fight. Uh-oh. The referee is gonna call this fight. That's it. O'Brien with round one TKO. Kakar was fighting well. I can't lie. He did really well with fighting, but O'Brien was just too dominant. Tolmácsolva dominansom diyen dolu Brown. Reckon before Josh O'Brien. He had to wait until the next fight. And they have to have my Teddy. Great, man. Anyways, Kaka did a good job, man, but Josh O'Brien is just one of a kind. Simply, simply tremendous. Most important thing in my Teddy is when Teddy and I are friendly towards each other. Are we, Teddy? Are we, Teddy? You're waiting for the next word. You have to do like this, sorry. Can't control it. Looking forward to the next word. Yeah, eternal MMA, Alan Jagdal Madalena is now world champion and still be fighting. He's still on the pressure to defend the title. Teddy and I are having fun. Really, it's true. Teddy and I are really having fun. Don't we, Teddy? Yeah, Teddy and I are really having fun. Teddy and I are really having fun. Okay, let's go into the next fight. No breaks between the fights, which is good. Okay, Teddy, I have to leave you now. Michael also is entering the ring. Also, one pro debut, around 1 KO. Golden Gloves champ, heavy striker, really heavy striker. Michael also has entered the ring, and his opponent is Cotone. Tada! This is a flyweight combat. His opponent is Cotone Tada. This is flyweight combat. He had many stoppages in this fight, and it's a good card. Very much even my matched fighters. 26 years of age for Kotonetado, 58 kilos. Michael also 57.1 kilos, 173 centimeters. Yeah. Yeah. The Honey Badger against WhatsApp. Cotone, the Honey Badger Tada. Fight Michael, WhatsApp, also. Japan against Australia. Well, Cotone Tada versus Michael also looks like a good fight. Both fighters are pretty explosive as much as I know. Both fighters are pretty much explosive. Hmm. Let's go. Let's bring it on. Like Tada. Hmm. Yes, it was waiting. Oh, Tada counters with a jab. Like kick again for Tada. 1, 2 else ducks under. Tada looks faster, but it doesn't have to mean much. We're in the early stages of the fight. Not shot. Okay. Also says I'm fine. Middle kick by also. Big right by Tada. Tada looking for a takedown. Also stuffs a takedown. Elbow. Big right by Tada. 1, 2 again. Big knee. Also positioning those shots like a natural. Big jab again. Push kick forward their knee. More knees. And more knees. Let's see. Good kick again by also. Good right to the body for Tada. Another leg kick. Tada with the big right. Trying to change levels. Again, looking for a takedown. I also is having good takedown defense. Tada counters with the big right. Josep's moving. Middle kick. No, not tonight, elbow. These punches are landing slick and quick. More hooks with other. Also trying to trade. Big right again for Cotton Tada. Very much big right on this clean. 1-2. Another 1-2 followed by push kick. Big hook. This big hook really landed. Okay, the end of the round. Pretty much evenly matched fighters. Even round. Not gonna lie, even round. Big right hand by also. Tada keeps staying away. Another leg kick. Those leg kicks are landing clean. Tada keeps jabbing. 1-2. I don't see much shoulder rolling here on the end of Tada. He's keeping his head stationary. Push kick. Big right by also. One, two, tada. Another one, two. Like it. Being thrown all over the place. One, two again. More hooks. And punches to the body for tada. Big jab again. One, two for tada. One, two also. Oh man, this was a big right by also. Tada is moving his head, but not too much, I guess. Oh, down he goes. Elsop is pounding hard. That's it. That's it. Kotone Tada was heavily damaged from that big right hand, and that was all he wrote. He was heavily damaged from that big right hand. And night night. Okay, 4 fights, 4 stoppages. This is excellent. You have to continue laying now. This man would, that's it, man, event. Porter, Brown. Many goes fast, I don't know. All right. Fight number five, going here the other way. At least we don't have many breaks between the fights, which is good. Which is generally very good. Okay, I have to get up the gym. All right, I'm getting on. No. Uh, this looks like a great fight. Let's see how it goes. So, don't say I'm not looking forward to this fight. All right. Kobe Porter versus John Bruin. Yeah, Kobe Porter gonna fight John Bruin. 7 appearances in internal MMA to finish as a record with BJJ purple belt. Kobe Porter. Not looking that bad. 25 years of age, Porter, 32 Bruin. Bruin is taller, is 75 kilos catch weight combat. But Porter is extremely strong. So we're about to see how this plays out. Well, fighting out of the ball partner. This fighter looking quick and slick is John Bruin. Lance Deng, City Kickboxing. 850, Trouble Bruin. Very tall for this weight class. Very, very tall. Kobe Porter, 4-0 out of integrated MMA. This is lightweight division. Let's see how it goes. Kobe Porter, John Bruin. Lights on. Like it for Porter. Porter in red gloves, Bruin in blue gloves. Middle kick for Bruin. Yeah, kick missed. Oh, Bruin looking for the takedown. He ducked under a hook. Can he get this takedown? Yes, he can. Very good takedown. Okay, his hips are pretty low, which is generally good. This is good position for Bruin. He is trying to move to the mount, looking for the Dagestani control. Yeah, looking for the Dagestani hand control. Bruin hooking his back. Looking to counter grapple. Great reversal attempt. What is trying to stay away. Takedown. This is Uchimata. Good Uchimata attempt by Porter. Now Bruin with reversal takedown. You don't see Uchimatas too often in MMA, but this one worked. Takedown again for Bruin. Looking for those hooks. Bruin is obviously a better wrestler than Porter. Porter showed one Uchimata, but that was it. Bruin looking for the takedown. We're gonna get one. No? Like kick again for Bruin. Good hook. No, Port defense, press against defense. Even a match fight, I'm gonna complain. Well, pretty much a stalemate here. Oh, I don't see much of action. More knees. Porter with the reversal, spin back fist, but going miss. Back sounder. Okay. Okay. For Porter. One, two, drawing. Going marching forward, uppercut. Going looking for a takedown. Another takedown by drawing. Drawing is in control. Ooh, Porter shakes him off. He shrugs and shakes him off. Shrugs him and shakes him off. Drawing keeps trying to wrestle, but it's so hard, when a man presses you like, ooh, look at this reversal by Porter. We learned this in the training session, Porter with the big right. Great reversal it was. Nice uppercut by Porter. Looking for a guillotine choke. Can he get one? Let's see. No, goes for a back take. We're looking for a back take here. Going working his way up to the top. Ah, reversal stop. So it seems Porter reversed him on the top now. Can I look for a triangle? No, no. What BTG attempt didn't work. Throwing on the top. Now Porter on the top. Wonder if this hip escape would work. Good definitely going. He knows which arm is dangerous. Elbows for Porter. Bruins having solid defense, solid position to defend. You got that butterfly guard. More punches for Porter. Oh, Bruin gets up. He escapes. Round two gets underway. Now we're heading to round three. Round three. Gonna be more entertaining, I believe. This fight has a big potential to go the distance. Let's go. Round three. Like kick for Porter. One, two, and spin. Good right to the body. Porter with a big right. Bruin with a nasty shot and a nice uppercut. Big right. Nice hooks and punches. Bruin is looking for the takedown. Takedown again. Ooh, Porter ends up on the top. Bruin gets up. Great scrambles. Well, you can learn a lot from this too. Porter with a pull. He presses against the fence. This is going to be very difficult for scoring. This fight is going to be difficult for scoring. Porter with a takedown. Seems Porter has significantly more energy. So he's staying. Ah, blowing his button to get up. This ain't gonna be easy, I know that. I know this ain't gonna be easy. Water on the top. Look at this. This is back sitting. Looking for a back take. Blowing gets up. Now blowing on the top, man. What a fight. So many reversals. Such a great fight. You enjoyed every second of it. Next fight is feeling my Hala versus Down. I have to eat a bit, but this medical food, I'm always hungry. No matter how much I eat, I'm hungry all the time with this medical food. More elbows. Brewing looking for a takedown, can't get one. Big knee's been thrown. Fight ends. And I got no idea who won. Was a razor close one. So I can say it was a razor close fight, but who won? Guess it's $1 million question. I'll just see who won so I can eat. Yeah, man, I really need to eat. I'm so damn hungry. That's it. It could go either way. Think Bruin lost, but we're about to see. Philly Markala versus Down next, then Justin Van Herden versus George Mongoose. I think Bruin lost, but let's see what the judge is going to say. I feel that Bruin lost. But as favorite for Porter. think quarter one, but let's see. Split decision for quarter one, split decision. I also thought quarter one, that was also my opinion. Yeah, I'm going to eat something. Okay. Feeling my foul. Again down. Coming up next. Get ready for that one. All right, next fight. No break. Let's see. This fight is gonna be fireworks. So next fight is already on. So glad that next fight is already on. Right. Honor Downey, Sydney West, martial arts fighter. Honor Downey 98. Fighting out of Tonga. Lonnie, feeling my sala. Cambridge Ignite. 3-1-0. For the fighter out of Tonga, that's extremely good score. That's actually a brutally good score if you're a fighter out of Tonga. Mhm. Glove touch, okay. Feeling my sala versus Downey. Glove touch, let's go. Feeling my sala keeps jabbing. Like kick by Downey. And the head kick. Bounce to the head. Followed by middle kick. Oh, feeling my sala drops him. Big punches and hammer fists. Down is in the survival mode, but I think he's still here. If Makala continues pouring on, it might be a problem. Alright, down he calms him down. He calmed him down with this big right hand. Makala folding him, trying to skip him. Guess match not finished yet. Down is still in the game. I started celebrating too early, I think. Down in repositions. Full guard. Mahala trying to get up. Down is looking for a knee shield. Good reversal. By Mahala. This is defensively solid position for Conor Down, but the problem is he can't survive much here, you know. So Mahala will continue smashing him. Elbows. Might be looking for an armbar here. Downey might be looking for an armbar. He's looking to overextend. Looking for the armbar. Oh, he ends up in the mount. Downey with a world class reversal. Body triangle. Goes for the back take. Looking for a rear naked choke, trying to sink it in tight. He taps. Billy Mahala taps. Great victory for Conor Downey. Great submission skills, man. These are great submission skills by Conor Downey. He was in trouble, but he survived. What a warrior. One more fight left. Van Herden versus George Mongoose. I didn't expect this one to finish so quickly, especially after feeling my Hala caught him, but great submission game by Conor Downey. After feeling my Hala caught him with this, I thought he was done, but he survived and finished him via a naked choke. Great victory this was, waiting for the main fight of the main card. We have another fight soon, and that would be it for this circuit. So, finally, looking forward to the last fight, and that's the one between Justin Kevin and George Mongoose. Finally, Justin Van Kevin entering the ring, and I'll guide it through here. Yeah, Justin Van Kevin fighting out of South Africa. Yes, quite good. Pretty good fight. Ah, good thing. I can finally sleep today normal without pain. Well, Van Kevin, 31 years of age, and goes 22. Well, this is featherweight combat. Mm. Van Kevin can reach the belt, but it doesn't have to mean much, really. Really doesn't have to mean much. This is the main event of the evening, and it has to be a good main event. Ah, all right. Let's see how this plays out. Justin Manhattan, wanna be fighting. This MMA fighter. 17 all outro MMA. He's got a lot of experience. But again, this experience doesn't have to mean much. Justin Manhattan, George Mongoose. George Mongoose is a southpaw fighter. Justin Manhattan is right-handed. Ah, both of them are ready. George Mongoose, Justin Manhattan. Off we go. Left touch, let's go. Middle kick by Mongoose. And this time Mongoose is so quick. Manhattan looking for a takedown. Looking for Uchimata. No. Looking for a backflip.